Hi Ishod, welcome to the UK. So you're here to celebrate the release of the Wair Max Silver Bullet. How's it going?
I mean, it's great. I go around, you know what I mean? We got all the skaters from London out here skating it. It seems like there's, you know what I mean, a good amount of people supporting the shoe and, you know what I mean, your skate shop as well. So that's a blessing. And it's dope to be out here. I love London. London's cool.
Talking about the shoe, what was the inspiration for the Silver Bullet colorway?
Well, I've actually wanted to do a Silver Bullet colorway for years now, but it kind of didn't really make sense on my first shoe. And this one, we've kind of had this queued up to do for a really long time. Pretty much ever since the actual design of the shoe was even thought up. Jason Dill's metallic shoes in the DVS video, I've always thought that was like super fucking cool. I also liked the Silver Bullet, so I was like, it would be really cool. And the fact that the shoe is a Air Max, so I was like, it'd be really cool to do Air Max colorway. So we've had the idea for a long time, and it's been in the weights for a long time, so it's nice to get it out. And, you know, I hope people enjoy it, you know what I mean? Because it's so fresh. Once people get it on foot and they start skating it, I hope, yeah.
The Wair Max looks very different to your first shoe. What prompted the changes?
It actually is not as different as it would seem, because the real difference in the technology of the shoe is the actual Air Max bubble, the way it's built into the shoe. Because the Air Max bubble is in the insole. There's pretty much a window in the sole of the shoe to see the bubble. It's meant to kind of have a Volk-esque cup type feel. The shoe is very pliable and it breaks in quick. And it looks like it's bulky, but it's not really bulky. Wouldn't say it's the best shoe for rain or cold because there's vents on both sides of the shoe. If you're buying my shoe, put warm socks on.
You were out injured for quite a long time last year. How did you find that experience mentally?
It's very frustrating, honestly. I had recently gotten into photography with the amount of like traveling that I do, it's like kind of sick to just wander off and kind of do the same thing that you would do with skating, but like with a different eye to the places that you're at. I'm not hurt to the point where it looks like I'm not hurt. I'm not hurt enough to where, so last year I ended up getting a blood clot in my leg, and I was in a wheelchair for a month, and I was stuck in Germany, and I like got fucking muscle atrophy. I had to go do like physical therapy. Like I couldn't walk at all. Like I could not walk. Like I could not get up. I was in a wheelchair, which I've never been hurt like that in my entire life. Never really gotten injured before, so it's like I'll take that one on the chin. But yeah, just really frustrating because a lot of like, even with the thing that I kind of have in my hip right now, like I can kind of skate, you know what I mean? And I'm kind of out of practice, and people be like, well, what's going on? What's wrong? You know what I mean? And then it's like, I'm just like, there's this happening, and I'm not really feeling the best on my board right now, but it's like your reputation precedes you. So people are like, well, do the thing that we know you for. And I'm just like, well, I can't really do that right now, dog.
You still managed to stack a load of footage though. Were you on a bit of a tear before you got hurt?
Kinda. It was just, like I said, I've never really been hurt for a long period of time, so there's like not really ever a time that it's like I wouldn't have any footage. Even when like, let's just say even like if I'm hurt and then I'm only skating for a month, I'll probably get like 1.5 minutes of footage, like just like from like a month. I'll probably have to skate like what, like 3 or 4 times realistically to get that amount of footage.
So, do you ever have any of those Mark Johnson style 6-hour battles to get a trick?
Especially after how I got hurt from my blood clot, definitely not. Because how I originally got hurt is I tried skating for too long because I really thought that I could get the trick, and I was kind of going too long. And I ended up pulling a muscle in my groin, it's in your groin, so you don't really want to walk. So I was like on a trip in bed, and I'm not trying to move or walk because your core is everything. Me moving my hips, it was very painful. So I was like, well, I'll just like kick it until I gotta go home. So I'm chilling in bed, like watching movies for like 2 days. From being in bed and being stagnant, that is how the blood clot was contracted. And it was a cosmetic clot, but they treat it the same way. That shit was the most painful thing in my life. It was crazy. And then I couldn't walk, and I was just like, whoa, this is pretty nuts. And then I couldn't go home either. So I was just like, just stuck, just chilling. But yeah, I don't know. Looking back at it, it's just a memory, and we just moved forward. But now 6-hour battles probably won't do this.
Finally, what have you got planned for the rest of the year?
I was just trying to get clips. I just need to, me personally, I just need to, because as you get older, you know what I mean, you kind of have to do more maintenance on the body to keep yourself in shape. Just trying to combat any type of injury that I get with the right type of behavior and right preventative stuff, so I can just do what I love to do. That's the main focus, is just get clips and put out more parts, because, you know what I mean? I'm the happiest when I can like skate and I'm not hurt. So it's like, I need to do that. You know what I mean? Yeah, pretty much. Skating is just, it's a different feeling, like, you know?